this is a full circle moment that you are now starring in The Color Purple, the starring role, #1 on the call sheet. What does that mean?
For me, after all that I had to go through, it means God didn't forget about me. Because there were times where I felt that way. There were times when I felt, why are you going so hard? Why are you doing this? You might as well just pack it on up and go home. I'm so much like Celie, I had no other choice but to keep going. Even when I didn't want to keep going, there was something in me that was just going.
Yeah,
Oprah interviews Fantasia about her role in The Color Purple, diving into her emotions, challenges, and excitement about bringing this iconic story to life. Fantasia's response is deeply inspiring.
This audience saw the film and they loved it. I saw the film and I loved it. It's so amazing, y'all, and it's so powerful, like, to see the connection between women, you know, and then it seems, even sitting here with you all, it seems like you have such a strong bond. Taraji, like, what was that like for you all?
Well, for me, yeah, I'm a leading lady, so I know what it is to need support and how to support.
Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential figures in media, and Grammy-winning artist Fantasia Barrino have shared both stages and intense moments in the spotlight.
And especially when you're dealing with something, the subject matter can be so dark. You know, so there were moments on set when I was watching her, and when I knew she didn't need to stay into it, I'd go over there and make her laugh, you know, to lighten the mood a little bit. And whenever they yelled it's a rap, I was all in her face. So she could go home and leave Celie at home, because it's a lot when you're dealing with, you know, playing these characters, because it's very spiritual what we do as actors. You're on the set.
Fantasia's journey into the acting world has been filled with highs and lows, but the support from her co-stars has been unwavering. She explains how being on set can be an intense emotional experience, especially when the subject matter is dark and challenging.
She shows love, she supports, and man, what a gift. I didn't even know what it meant. I love you, Queen. Don't get it twisted. She's a real one. She the one. I'm about to open my gift. Bye, y'all. Oh my God. You know I like to keep my boxes. Oh my God. She the one. You're lying. You're lying.
Fantasia receives an incredible gift from Oprah, sparking excitement and gratitude. Fans are eager to know the story behind this heartfelt gesture and what it means for their powerful bond.
You have your chakras all open. You're allowing this character to use your body as a vessel. And so you have to learn how to flip the switch on and flip it off. Otherwise, it could drive you mad. You know, because you have your own, like she says it all the time, she has her cross to bear and then your character's cross to bear. It's too much. It can be too much. So I was trying to help her out with that a little bit. I would try to make her come outside sometimes, but she got the dog.
Yeah, Taysha, I heard you got a little story.
He had a dog.
What's this fake dog story?
She had a dog. We would always be like, Taysha, come on, come out.
At one point, Fantasia shared that the lines between her own emotions and those of the character she was portraying often became blurred. The acting process, she says, feels almost spiritual. With her chakras open, she allows her character to use her body as a vessel.
I'll come over for drinks, for wines, or whatever. Oh, girl, I can't. I gotta go home and walk my dog.
Until we found out.
She didn't have a dog.
Yeah, I've never known you to have a dog.
This morning she didn't have a dog.
Right.
So, Oprah, you didn't know she didn't have a dog
know.
either?
They told me in the group. I said, that dog, there's no dog?
I was sharpening up my acting skills. And they believed me. I said, baby, I got to get home and feed that dog. So I did it for a while, and all of a sudden she says,
And in a lighter moment, Fantasia shares a hilarious story from the set. She would sometimes pretend to have a dog as an excuse to escape the pressures of filming.
you ain't got no dog. And I had to tell the truth. But guess what? I talked it up so much. I have a dog now.
You manifested the dog. What is the dog named Purple?
No.
What's the dog's name?
Lola.
Oh, Lola.
That's Lola. That is Keziah's sister, and all they do is fight.
Well, I'm glad you actually got a dog now. and let me get to this. Did you wear your purple dress for Leonardo DiCaprio when you saw him?
My.
What was that like? I got a good little clip. Y'all gotta see this.
No!
In a heartwarming encounter, Fantasia recalls an event where she was completely starstruck meeting Leonardo DiCaprio. Oprah, watching from the sidelines, tried to keep her focused, but Fantasia couldn't contain her excitement.
Miss Winfrey, they're doing Fierce in the back.
Claire, how are we looking? Everybody fierce? If you want to get somebody to smile, say fierce. All right, all serious, straight in. 3, 2.
Oprah steps in to uplift Fantasia, helping her reclaim her confidence and power. A beautiful moment of queens supporting queens as Oprah helps her shine brighter than ever.
Oh, it feels so good to be in this room. Woo! Variety, thank you so much for inviting me to join and recognize and honor the power of women. I've been talking about the power of women, which seems like all my life now, because I know just how important it is.
Fantasia Barrino finally breaks her silence, revealing everything about her journey, her struggles, and her deep connection with Oprah.
And I want all the young women to know you can do this. You're beautiful just the way God made you. No matter what a man says, no matter what you've been through, that is your testimony. Use it. Don't let it break.
Fantasia delivers a heartfelt message that moves fans to tears, sharing raw emotions, life lessons, and inspiring resilience. Her powerful words touched hearts and left a lasting impact.
I know just how important it is to be able to validate and acknowledge. One of the great lessons of the Oprah show is that I understood that every single person is looking for the same thing, and that is a sense of validation and knowing that they matter. And that's what this evening is all about, is acknowledging and validating. And that's why I was so delighted to say yes, 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 to be here and a part of tonight, and to thank you, SAG-AFTRA, for getting the thing done.
Oprah speaks about recognizing the power of women and how every person, at their core, seeks validation and a sense of belonging. She shares that it's been a lifelong mission of her to honor women's strength, a theme deeply embedded in her show and in her life's work.
We were doing the hula. In fact, I think I speak on behalf of so many of us when I say, isn't it a relief to be able to talk about the work that we do? Again, it's a relief. I don't only want to talk about it. I was excited to come out. I don't say yes to a lot of things, but I was excited to say yes to this because I wanted to shout from the rooftops.
Reflecting on their shared journey, Oprah emphasizes that Fantasia embodies resilience, a woman who has faced life's trials with grace. Oprah remembers the first time she saw Fantasia perform in The Color Purple on Broadway, a performance so compelling that it stayed with her for years, inspiring a lasting bond between them.
About the woman I'm here to celebrate tonight and the work that she has done. It is especially gratifying to me to celebrate the one and only Fantasia Barrino. When I tell you, she really is an extraordinary human being, one that Variety you've deemed as one to watch.
As Oprah celebrates Fantasia's strength, she reveals how much the role of Celie in The Color Purple mirrors Fantasia's real life. Celie's character, much like Fantasia's life, is about overcoming adversity, learning forgiveness, and rising against all odds. Fantasia's story, Oprah says, represents triumph in the face of hardship.
And wow, do I agree. A woman who I've had the privilege of knowing since 2007, thanks to a project that's been a huge part of my life and hers, The Color Purple. And anybody who knows me even a little bit knows that this story in The Color Purple, the original, impacted the way I saw myself. From the very first time I opened the first page, the first words are, "Dear God, I'm 14 years old."
Fantasia then shares her personal journey, speaking about her challenges openly, something she's always felt compelled to do despite her fears.
So much because it doesn't quite look like an idol. There's a camera in the back that has a red light on it. You should look at that camera so you can get more votes. I never did anything they told me I should do.
Yeah.
Because I knew if it was something that God had for me, then I wanted to walk through it authentically.
Fantasia Barrino, known for her powerful vocals and resilience, is now speaking her truth. After years of facing hardships in the music and acting industry, she's finally ready to reveal everything. From her struggles on Broadway to standing up against those who tried to exploit her talents, Fantasia's story is a journey of strength and authenticity.
So I have never allowed this industry to change me, and there were times, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real with you, that I didn't feel seen. Nor did I feel liked. But my grandmother used to tell me that what is the profit of man to gain the whole world but lose his soul, baby? You better stay focused. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not want to do this again. I'm gonna keep it real. Some of y'all might be like, she said that? Yeah, I said that.
Fantasia opens up about the pressures of fame, recalling how she was advised to follow strict industry rules to get ahead. She resisted, though, staying true to herself, driven by a belief that if her success was meant for her, she didn't need to change who she was.
I did not want to walk back in this. When I played Celie on Broadway, that was heavy for me. I didn't have a team. Everybody that was around me was taking everything that I had. I would get home and couldn't even order a pizza. But I was never home. How is that? I ain't got no money, but I'm always working. Everybody just saw the gift, but they saw opportunity to make money off the gift.
Reflecting on her role as Celie on Broadway, Fantasia describes it as both challenging and eye-opening. She recounts how, despite constant work, she struggled financially and emotionally.
Mother, I need insurance. I need to make sure me and my baby are okay. And I just didn't want to go down that dark road.
Yes, and I would just like to say about this whole Taraji, you know, I heard I was trending yesterday because people are saying that I was not supporting Taraji. Taraji will tell you herself that I've been the greatest champion of this film, championing not only the behind-the-scenes production, but also everything that everybody needed.
It seems like Oprah is in for a rough ride this year because Fantasia and the rest of the cast of The Color Purple just went off on her, throwing all kinds of accusations from getting lowballed and leaving them starving on set. And Fantasia usually stays clear of drama, but she allegedly came out to speak on this mess, which tells you Oprah really put them through it while filming.
Fantasia boldly addresses Oprah in a heated exchange, expressing her frustrations and standing her ground. Fans are stunned by her powerful words and curious about the story behind the tension.
So I felt like I was carrying my cross and Celie's cross, and that was heavy for me. So when Blitz called me, and thank God for Scott Sanders, you've seen something in me that nobody's seen. I don't know why you called me, because I don't have training. I ain't go to school for acting. Broadway, I had never seen a show. I'm from High Point, North Carolina. So I was like, why are you calling me, Scott?
Fantasia was initially hesitant when Blitz, a prominent director, called her for a new project. She felt unprepared, wondering why she, a singer from High Point, North Carolina, with no formal acting background, had been chosen.
But I get it. I get why you called me. Because you saw something in me. And you saw everything that I was going through, and you know I could relate to Celie. When I left Broadway, y'all, I had a surgery. I had 2 tumors on my vocal cords. I remember leaving thinking, did they see everything I put into that? Ain't nobody calling me. What's going on?
After her time on Broadway, Fantasia underwent surgery for vocal cord tumors, a painful reminder of how much she had given. Despite the sacrifices, she found herself questioning if anyone truly recognized her dedication.
Let me get to this. Did you wear your purple dress for Leonardo DiCaprio when you saw him? What was that like? I got a good little clip. Y'all gotta see this.
No!
Oh, you know we got it.
I was there.
You know we got it.
Oh my God. Is that Leonardo DiCaprio?
This is too cute.
Sorry. Keep this in the film. Hi. Love you. Sorry.
Oprah Winfrey, a name we all recognize as a media powerhouse, has inspired countless people through her platform. But behind the scenes, the dynamics of fame come with surprising stories and truths that aren't always shown.
Hello to everyone here tonight, and in particular, my new best friend Fantasia over there.
I see. The shout out is for me.
I couldn't help it, Jennifer. You know, I grew up watching Leonardo. I did it for all the girls. I heard you.
Yes, I was gonna say,
I love him.
that's
I
your
was
man.
like, Papa, who this woman? Fantasia.
Fantasia recently made a public appearance where she addressed some unforgettable encounters, and one of them had her momentarily starstruck. Standing in a room full of big names, including Oprah, she shared a candid story of admiration, laughter, and awe.
So you owe me just a conversation with him, a handshake, a look, please.
Tell her to give you his phone number so you
Yeah,
can
you know,
meet him.
hook us
No, I was
up.
standing there when that moment
Oprah, hook
happened.
him up.
I was there to introduce Fantasia at the Variety Women, and I saw her, and she was started out, and she was just so moving with her comments about where she's been in life, and then she sees Leonardo, and I was like, focus, 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 get the focus.
On our way off stage, she was pulling me like, let's go.
Come on, let's go. Keep the focus, keep the focus.
What's even more heartwarming is that Fantasia didn't just have a fan moment. She used it to reflect on her own journey. She openly spoke about the ups and downs of her career, her early challenges, and how it felt being in such an iconic room. Stay tuned for more.